George F551 here. As you know, those of us considered old are people 30 and over in any gaming community, pretty much. Minecraft is no exception. So where could people in their 30s, or people like me in their 40s, and at least one person here in their 50s go for some entertainment? Where else but the building right behind me, and that is the Craft Theory Senior Center. Let's F5 our way back. And then before we bring you in, just show you how, like, pretty much all the buildings, with the exception of the art gallery, which is simply stated. Notice how you get this nice old look there, old looking schoolhouse. This really nicely built banner store from Diesel Designs. Very well done. You have all this beauty, but then you have some schmuck like me building a senior center that, is pretty much Art Deco. Art Deco in the middle of old-timey feels. Just stands out, don't it? Outside the fact that you got kind of a monolith standing out amongst a lot of tiny buildings. Anyway, let's give you a tour inside. Now, technically it's finished, however, I have the worst time in finding glowstone. So until that happens, as you can kind of see inside, it's just birch wood with torches on them. So yeah, that's, if I ever get enough of the glowstone, I will replace them. Here it is, Craft Theory, or misspelled Craft Theory. Good job on my part. Since I saw that error, let's fix it right now. Craft Theory. I hit the R, didn't take. Senior Center. There we go. Spelling. Who knew it could count? It does. There we go. Recreational facilities for gamers 30 years of age and older. Us old people. That's put there because when people heard I was building a senior center, they thought I was building housing, which is not the case. Anyway, over here we got a directory. The basement level, which we're not on, is billiards and a fishing deck. The floor we're on now is 1. That's the function hall. It's a general function hall a lot of places have. 2, bingo hall, because we know old people love bingo. And what more do old people like more than bingo? 3rd floor, a casino. Why not? And then 4th floor, movies and roof access. Steel doors are emergency exits. Please do not block them. And being that it's a senior center, it's cheap, therefore does not provide equipment for fishing. And these are the said doors. Sign pointing to the directory, and here are the ladder elevators. As you know, as we're old people, stairs are not our friends. So, let's take the 50-cent tour, shall we? Let's start at the basement. And here we are. Notice the light gray and gray carpet. That is the theme. Old people, get it? Billiards and fishing deck. And here we have billiard tables. Got quite a few of them here. So I could wrap carpet around these tables. We could not do any fancy trapdoor treatment, because then I wouldn't be able to put the carpet in. There's places in the building where carpet couldn't be put in. So that's also another reason for the light gray. It sort of blends in with the quote-unquote concrete. And over here's the fishing deck. Please, no diving. Got a few chairs here. And you could stand here on the edge overlooking this river and pretty much go fishing to your heart's content. And there's the building from this side. So that's what we got here. Now let's go to the first floor. which is the floor that you enter on, which will be the function hall. This is a standard function hall that any place has. You know, some tables and chairs, and of course a dance floor. Although if you have a dance floor, you should have a jukebox and music discs, which I have neither of, so that's something that might be added in the future unless somebody wants to contribute. They don't have to. No, nobody's being forced. And of course, Rec Hall would typically have a little kitchenette here, sinks, a couple of stoves, and some starter food, and a bucket to refill the sink. There you go. I don't have any CDs, so I never bothered with that. Yet. Second level. Note that each level after that, there's a little seating area to sit at out in the lobby areas. We have the bingo hall, because we know old people love bingo. This is pretty simple. As you can see, to compensate for the inability to put carpet down on the floor, I used this light gray. It matches up with the quote-unquote exposed concrete quite well. Here are the tables, more tables, and of course here's where the guy calls out the numbers. Nothing really much to see here. Pretty simple. Third floor. Another staple of the elderly, and that's gambling. Here's the casino. As you can see here, we got several card tables. Could be considered poker or blackjack, or even both. Basic card tables. And of course, you can't have an elderly gambling thingy without, and this was really not easy to pull off, some quote-unquote slot machines. Yeah, I can't really think of a better design in actuality. On top of that, this one's two-sided, which just makes it that much better. The limits of Minecraft, which also is shown here at the roulette table. There's the grossly over-exaggerated square wheel, and there's where you place your bets and all that wonderful stuff. So that's the casino. And the fourth level is the entertainment area. Rooftop. We'll get to that later. Movies and TV. Here we go. Got a little area to sit down and do whatever. If you're not interested in the TV, there's the TV and the buttons. And here's one of those cases. Just like the tables downstairs and up here. The limits at where I cannot put a carpet under there because these buttons occupy the tile in which a carpet would be going. And TV room number 2, if some of the old people don't want to watch Matlock, they can come in here and watch Murder, She Wrote instead. Again, your quote-unquote movie selections, there's your TV buttons and all that crap. And of course, each emergency exit has a button on it, so you can exit that way. And now for the roof, which I actually like how that came out. It's almost nighttime, so as you can see, we got rooftop and we got another ladder elevator. And it comes right out onto a gazebo. A sort of a jungle-themed one. Of course, I used jungle wood because it's outside. And I used I used birch for light because it's brighter. Just makes it look brighter. As you can see, we got seating here. And again, the Minecraft limitations of tile occupancy. And I need 2 brown pieces, but I've left some brown. I left some brown wool down in the where we leave spare wool. So I mean, that's an easy fix right there. I'll do that off camera. And you get a nice fake AstroTurf roof here with fake Astro mud, some seating, and of course, if the giant open signs weren't there, a commanding view of the Craft Theory server for the most part. Just walk right up to the railing and nice commanding view of most of the people's houses and stuff. There's a lighthouse. That's the tallest thing on the server as of now. I think Hotel Diesel Designs is building way off in that general direction. I think it's that direction. Let me F3 it here. It's primarily that way, actually. That's the tallest thing now, but I think he's going to eclipse it with his hotel. Look up Diesel's Designs and you can see the hotel for yourself. Although my next video series, I'll also have a link. If I remember to put in links, I'm really bad at doing that. I said I will do it, so if I don't, you can bother me in the comments about it. Alright, now the views that are a little hard to do because of the open sign. Here we go again. That was the quote-unquote hobo quarters. That's before anybody had a actual spawn point, which I don't know if it was actually set or it actually was right there. That's the actual spawn point now. It might have been programmed in. I don't know. So I'm not sure why they added it. Probably just for safety at night, which makes perfect sense when you think about it. Suddenly, the airship no longer has the commanding view. Big item collector, not so big from up here. There's Diesel Designs banner shop, and I don't see. Oh, the letter R is. The R and S are back there. It's just hidden behind the. I gotta go and be a little daring here. Yeah, I don't like being out on the edge, but you get a commanding view this way. And of course we could see more if it weren't for the big, giant open sign right there. And of course it's not a good idea to jump off this. Just does not bode well for you. I gotta get a couple pieces of brown stuff and fill that in, and that'll be fixed. But it's good enough for show. It's pretty much done. There might be another punch list item or two that I've completely missed and somehow missed. And there goes whatever his name is. It's with letters and numbers, and I'm old. I can't speak that way. And there you have it. It's now open. The senior center behind me, which I will go backwards so you can sort of see it, which is really hard to do. And that'll be it. Hope you enjoyed the tour. George F551 saying, again, hope you enjoyed the tour. And have a good one.